Hi, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Thursday, the 26th of September, 2019. We're using the lovely Bonefire Tarot for our message today. And our card from the bottom of the deck, the Magician. Third day in a row with the Magician, and this time he's in reverse, which is exceptionally rare to pull a reversal out of any of the decks I use. So the charming manipulator strikes. When the Magician is in reverse, he becomes the charming manipulator. We may have been sold a story by someone in our world, or we are telling ourselves a story that's complete BS. And we're going to have to sort that. The reverse magician really is the trickster. So the distraction we talked about in yesterday's reading is quite likely a tale we're telling. And it's going to come out of the repetition of emotional damage. That's what I'm hearing from my guides. So this is an opportunity right here to bring the biggest love you could bring to your own self, because you're strong enough at this point to let that go. That feels quite profound, and it really does require the deepest love you can give yourself. So step into that flow here and take a look at one of your most emotional stories you've ever told yourself. Likely it's that one, and you're seeing shades of it unfold in your day-to-day recently. It's going to feel a bit like a tower and the story that you tell around the falling tower. So get out your magnifying glass, peeps, and start looking in the debris, because it's going to be a small thing. It's going to be that pebble in the shoe that we mentioned yesterday, but it will have been causing you discomfort for quite a long period of life experience. So bravely take a peek. Let's see what's next. Yeah, the Star. Oh goodness. Yeah, I tell you, each time we turn her over, that she follows the tower in tarot. So yes, we're dealing with the reverberations and the echoes of tower energy here. The Star, though, connects us to our strength. She has an 8-pointed star right there in the center of her forehead. She is allowing herself to be guided. Allow yourself to be guided through this trickster type energy, through this manipulative story you could be telling yourself. Or if there is someone in your world you're interacting with who's attempting to be charming and manipulative, let's bring your vision, let's bring your intuitive knowing into that situation and restart, refresh. This is why she is at the river. She's at the river of life. She's starting over. She's creating again. And she's bringing all of her courage with her vulnerability and doing it different. We're all on a different foundation now. It's a message we've received for months. That foundation that we stand on now is not weak. It's not coming down. And it provides us a great platform to do just this sort of inner journey work. Let's see what comes with her. Temperance, alchemy. Yeah, we're changing it all up. We're not in repetition. So the Magician here in reverse is a repetition of your past. Again, it's an echo that's coming into the now and seeking better frequency. And Temperance is exactly the kind of alchemy that's required to shift the frequency of the old story so you can start over. We had 2 cards fall out for this position, and our first is, look at that, the Knight of Wands again. He was in yesterday's as well, so we're still delivering the message to our own selves, to our conscious waking awareness, and, you know, to anyone connected to it. The Knight of Wands is full of passion, motivation, and drive. He's a little bit unreliable, and we may meet some of that unreliability here in the Magician. If you're dealing with another individual, they're somewhat unreliable in their charming manipulations. What you see is not what you get. They don't deliver, is what that message is. And this is a card, the Magician with the Knight of Wands, is letting you know these cards are letting you know it's time for you to deliver the frequency that shifts that energy for good. Powerful. Let's see what's coming with it. It's so great that 2 fell out in this position, because we would have had to pull another anyway, because Knights convey messages. So you're bringing the change. You are refreshing, revitalizing, renewing here on the Star card. You have the strength to do it. You're, I feel the 8 of Coins here too. From about 2 weeks ago, we saw that card in repetition. You're doing the work that creates the change, and you're doing it with passion, motivation, and drive. Where is the Knight taking it? Right to the Fool. Well, 0. Start over. Fullness, completion. The Fool has it all. So you have it all. It's right there in your own hands. It's right there on your own foundation. The Fool is a challenging card in tarot, because, as I mentioned the other day when we turned over the Fool, in some decks he's number 22. And in numerology, 22 is don't give up before the miracle happens. And in most decks he's 0, which indicates that he's inexperienced, doesn't know anything of consequence, you know, has the whole journey of the major arcana before him or her. I don't really feel that. I get challenged on this card, because do I put him at 22? Do I put him at 0? I think the Fool is exceptionally experienced. So the Fool is both. Regardless, you have the Star and the Fool together. And the Star shows up with reset energy. The Fool is just beginning anew. So we're beginning anew on our super stable foundation. We are performing acts of alchemy there, and we're changing our frequency. We're shifting our vibe, and we're having an opportunity to take a look at an old story that we've told ourselves, and how we may have manipulated ourselves into settling for less than we deserve or desire. And now's the time to get rid of that. That's the BS on the foundation. That's the stuff that could have been part of the periphery we talked about in last week's reading, with the Death card and the High Priestess showing us what had outlived its purpose. And this story has outlived its purpose. We're writing a new one. We're changing it up. We're shifting frequency. We're doing it with motivation, ambition, and drive. And we are willing to start over. We have the fortitude for that. We have the strength for that. All right, let's move on to Angel Answers. Ask a question if you have one. Allow it to be a confirmation for you, or just to be a fresh reading in the reading. Ooh. I do want to inform you that there's a community tab on the YouTube page, and I've started posting things there. So there's a new little reading out there on that tab. Check it out. I probably won't post there every day, but there'll be other card readings there for you to take a look at. They won't be videos. They'll just be still images of cards drawn and a little message to go with them. All right, first card. I'm attempting to get just one here. Okay. Big Happy Changes comes back for us again. We had this yesterday. Happy makes the big change. And that absolutely has to go right there with Temperance, because happy is the main ingredient in the recipe of alchemy. Next card. We have yes, our sweet, simple yes. If you asked a yes, no. There you go. Next card. Get more information. This is good. Yeah, you want to talk to your guides, your angels. Listen to your intuition. Hear the inner voice. Rely on your wisdom. Talk to someone you know, love, and trust. Get more information. Talk about this old story without making it real for yourself, you know? It's not about the old dramatic experience. It's about the experience. So be willing to allow that wave to rise up and roll through. It's not here to stay. It's temporarily passing through, so you can give it a new frequency. You can adjust your journey and set something free and let it go. So get more information. Connect with someone and have a chat about it. Get a new perspective and do the purge part and bring the love. Where is it? I've misplaced my love rock. Bring the love anyway, and bring a load of it so that you can make a big happy change for yourself. All right, last card, affirmation card from the universe has your back. We get obstacles are detours in the right direction. Yes, perfect. That goes nicely with our reversed magician, the charming manipulator. Turn on your BS radar, see the obstacle, and take a step deeper into love. All right, everybody, have a beautiful Thursday. Please like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Always appreciated. So too are your comments if you're guided to leave them. Bye for now.